9:30. I'm making soup at 9:30 in the morning. It's basically a bunch of stuff in the fridge that needs to be used up, and also I figured soup might make me feel better. So I had some onions, some baby cabbage, a ton of garlic. What else is in there? Like 4 or 5 slices of deli ham that needed to be used, chopped up, and I had like 4 carrots and some green beans that were already cooked, some tomato sauce that we didn't end up using that needed to be used, half a thing of chicken broth, and the tofu from yesterday. So all of that is bubbling away in the pot. This guy gave me just enough time to chop it all up and get it in the pot before he got fussy again. It has been quite a morning, y'all. The one in the living room is building a pillow fort, and she refused to eat breakfast, and she had a meltdown because she was hungry. Her castle fell down. She spilled 2 cups of milk already this morning. So today is just not going her way at all. And he's not as fussy as he was last night, but still pretty fussy and clingy. Hi, baby. And I, more than anything, just want to bake some bread, because bread, here you are. Bread is what I bake when I'm stressed. I don't know, for some reason it calms me down, but I'm afraid I'm not gonna have time to like actually knead it. So maybe if I can get him to go to sleep for the next go around, I can get some focaccia bread made, because that really only takes 1 rise in like 10 minutes. Okay, I will come in a minute. What was I saying? It takes like 10 minutes of kneading and like 1 hour to rise. So it's not a very labor intensive bread, but I know it would be so good to have with soup. So yeah, I don't know. Y'all, I am not feeling patient this morning. And neither is he. He is not feeling patient. So maybe, I mean, we're already doing better than we were earlier, but hopefully that continues. I was right. This soup is making me feel better. Oh, it's so warm on my throat. It feels good in my soul. I'm such a soup person, and soup is like so easy to make when you have leftover vegetables in the fridge. Like, I literally just dumped a bunch of stuff that we had in the fridge in here and added a bunch of spices. I feel like one of the mistakes that people make when it comes to soup is not enough salt. Where soup can be really, really bland, because especially when there's a lot of vegetables soaking it up. So I use chicken broth, but I also put an extra bouillon cube, and I salted the onions and cabbage and carrots and garlic when it was sauteing, and it's perfect. I personally like things to be a little more heavily salted than maybe average, but like, I know some people are like, it just doesn't come out like as good as when so-and-so makes it, and because they're adding more salt. You need salt in your food, and this is very, very good. It makes me feel better. This baby's getting, oh ho ho, you are pooping. Uh-oh. I hope it's not a blowout. Don't blow out on me. I have a dilemma now, because he definitely just pooped. It's been about 5 minutes. I think he's still pushing, so I might give it another minute or 2. But we're in here by ourselves, and she's playing. She's playing in the living room by herself. And if I go in there, it's going to interrupt the whole thing. But do I have a diaper in here to change him? No. She's playing so good. She built a pillow fort, and she's playing with her Spidey friends. I don't want to interrupt that. Today is the day I would definitely put the TV on It didn't turn her into a crazy person. People are like, don't worry about extra screen time when you're not feeling well. And I'm like, well.
Spin is stuck.
Oh, hi. Spin is stuck. I see. There goes that.
I want some.
I will give you some, but it's very hot. She turns into a crazy person about TV. So it would make today much worse. Yes. Otherwise, I would totally do it. It is 5 minutes to 1. Nova is in her bed, talking and singing, not sleeping. We'll see if she takes a nap or if she has to go to bed at 6 p.m. again. She looked tired to me. She was yawning and rubbing her ears. But we made bread. It was really, really yummy. This baby is still pretty fussy. He fell asleep at about 12:30 for 10 minutes. And of course was up the second I laid him down. But I got him to go back to sleep just now, so I'm hoping we can both close our eyes for a little bit of time because I'm so tired it hurts. So we'll see. I hope she sleeps because then the rest of the afternoon will be so much better. But making soup, she ate the soup, which, I mean, she's not picky, but she does not ever willingly eat carrots, which is fine. And I don't make her eat carrots. There's plenty of foods I don't like. But in the soup was onions and cabbage and carrots and green beans, and she loves green beans, but like, I don't understand. She ate like half a bowl of soup with carrots in it, and she said it was yummy. I kept mine cool. I did not make a big deal out of it, because the minute you make a big deal out of something, you'll get resistance, especially from her. But I couldn't believe that. She ate 2 pieces of my focaccia bread. I think I could have baked it for maybe another minute or 2, but it was really yummy. So we're going to have soup and bread tonight for dinner, or at least I am. I have some leftover mashed potatoes in there too. I might try to make like potato cakes out of. I want more than anything while they're sleeping to just sit here and knit and like watch Food Network. But I'm so tired. I'm just gonna take advantage of him having not be crying right now. And I'm gonna close my eyes and then we'll see what happens. Hi, buddy. just us. Sitting on the floor in front of the Christmas tree, opening the advent calendar because Nova is at the grocery store with my husband. She woke up exactly when he got to take his lunch break. So, they went to Publix and I was like, don't come back unless you bring me some candy. Which is ridiculous. But, you know, it's been a week. He slept so well. She didn't sleep. She just hung out in her room, singing to herself as per usual. But he went to sleep on me and did not move at all until she came out. So an hour and a half straight without moving. And then he ate as though I never fed him. And then Nova was doing tongue twisters in the bathroom while she was pooping. And they were doing this one where she would say, I saw a kitten in the kitchen eating chicken. And she got it down. And so she was running through the house singing it. And he cried his eyes out. And I was like, that is weird. She went outside. She came back inside and was singing it again. And he cried again. You don't like K sounds right now? Did it upset you so much? So weird. I don't know that I slept, but I got to lay still and smell my baby's head. So I feel a lot calmer having no stimulation for an hour and a half. And dinner is already taken care of pretty much because the soup is made, the bread is made. So that's great. And I'm going to get some candy. So tonight, I'm hopeful. We have a piece of furniture we need to put together, and I'm really hoping that Josiah will agree that we can put it together tomorrow night, not tonight, because we really need to put our bike together and make sure all the parts are in there, because if we need to return it, we need to do that soon. Yeah? You think so? You think so? You are so chunky. Look at these cheeks. So yeah, I so wanted to just sit there and hold him and knit on my Christmas hat. And I was so tired I couldn't do it. But laying down was the right choice because I feel much more positive. What a life. What a life, dude. What do you have to say? What do you have to say for yourself? You don't like K sounds? You don't like kittens and kitchens and chickens? Yeah? That upset you so deeply that you sobbed. Yes. I wish I knew why that happened. We've hit the mother load of candy. What kind of candy did you get?
A Santa one.
A chocolate Santa? And what did you do to him?
I bit his head off.
You bit his head off. What'd you get, Nova?
Money.
Money. And who's it from?
Papa.
And Mimi and Papa.
Do you like the card?
Yeah.
Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
Josiah and Nova went on a walk in the wagon, and I am feeding the baby again. And the kitchen still has to be cleaned up after dinner, but Nova's going to be going to bed in half an hour, 40 minutes, so that's good. And I got the hedgehog came in the mail, so I have to wrap that. I have one more birthday present that someone gave me to wrap for Nova. And what else? Oh, tonight, oh, sorry, I'm yawning. I need another cup of tea. Tonight, I think we're going to try to put together her bike for Christmas. I hope so. I'm gonna need some candy if we're gonna tackle that. I hope it's not complicated. I don't have a lot of brain energy for this today. Hi friends, it is 8:32. I'm going to bed. I got all the decorations prepped for her party tomorrow, which all required assembly. I'm so glad I looked at that tonight. I didn't hang anything, but we'll do that during her nap time tomorrow. Nap time, as if she's going to take a nap. And then I built her bike, which is so cute. And honestly, it took some time, but it was very easy to put together. Probably the best instructions I have ever seen. It was so clear, so detailed. The pictures were great. I'm amazed, honestly. So, I'm looking at the baby on the monitor. He just made noise and I got nervous. Sorry, I just took some nose spray. So my nose is running now. And then I wanted to go to bed because it was like 7:45, but instead Josiah and I watched one episode of Face Off. And I knit for a little while, not too long because I'm so tired, but maybe like half an inch on that Christmas hat. And that was the right decision because I mentally feel so much better. Could I use the extra sleep? Absolutely. But just having that time to like decompress, especially with him being so fussy today and Nova being all over the place, and it was just really, really needed for me to touch Yarn and just like sit here with no one touching me. I told Josiah, like, if he's that fussy tomorrow, I'm gonna have to pass him off because my nervous system cannot handle being constantly touched, and both of them have been on me all week, which I love them. I love them so much, but Mama needs a minute. So I'm gonna say goodnight for now and pack it in. I hope I'll be asleep by 9. That's my goal. And then I will see you guys in the morning.